There's a literal pimple on my eye. That's crazy. Oof, I've just spent like 2 hours procrastinating having lunch. I'm struggling to work up the courage and energy to do these applications. Why am I so tired? It's exhausting. Like every single one, you have to like shift them ever so slightly, talk about your experiences ever so slightly. It's so bad. Hello, here I am in my parents' office. I completely forgot that there was a monitor for me. My mom usually uses it, but she works in the office now, like 4 days a week, so I get it when I'm at home. And it literally just like makes it so much better to read my resume and write cover letters and look at applications and like do all the things. It's just so nice to have a monitor. So today I was supposed to have a call, but he had a childcare emergency, so it was pushed back to next week, which is unfortunate, but these things happen. So now I'm just messaging lots and lots of people and applying for jobs. Same old, same old. Hopefully, this is like my first week fully committing to the bit, applying for jobs. So hopefully, I think like in the next couple weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, I'll start hearing back, and or I just won't, and then likely they just aren't getting back to me. So if I will get any responses, I'm hoping it happens in the next like 4 weeks, but in the meantime, it's just gonna be a lot of sending stuff out, and I'm trying not to burn out, as the joke is taking a break from applying for jobs does people do burn out. So I really don't want that to happen, so I'm trying to treat it as such, like a full-time job, which people burn out from that too. But hopefully if I 9 to 5 applying for jobs, I can kind of do it until I get one, and then also trying to do like in-person community building, networking things to start to like make friends in LA, because I don't really have any friends here. I think I know like 2 or 3 people who still live here, so the rest are in New York, as I was. But that's it. Wish me luck. I'll keep you posted. So this is really fun. I applied for a job yesterday that I worked on for 2 days, because there was a bunch of I did my resume, edited my resume to be specific to this job, made a cover letter, answered like 3 or 4 questions that they asked that each required like around a paragraph. So there's like a lot. I worked on it for 2 days because I was also doing other things, and then found out today, submitted it yesterday in the afternoon, found out today I didn't get it. So quick. At least I got a response, but not super surprised, because it was to be like an executive assistant / chief of staff for a pretty prominent CEO of a big company, and they asked for 10 plus years, which I do not have in in an executive assistant role. I have 1 year for a prominent CEO, founder, leader, whatever. I have one very good year of that, and I kind of exaggerated it a bit. My years of experience, I basically like tried to make it work. I asked ChatGPT some like I wanted it to be able to get through any ATS like softwares, the softwares that screen resumes before it gets to a person. So I like fibbed and exaggerated because it's what you have to do now to get an interview. And I didn't get it because I don't have the experience. So that's fine. I'm not mad. It's just, you know, you have to pick and choose your battles of which jobs you're gonna apply for when it's like not in the exact role you were in previously. Like I'm career transitioning, so I'm really at a disadvantage of getting interviews because there are hundreds and hundreds of applicants applying for these roles who have years of experience in that said role that they're hiring for. So why would they take a chance on me? They don't know me. They can't respond to everyone. They can't interview everyone. So this is where the like networking and in-person connections really comes into play, because then people will be willing to take a chance on you because they know you, they know who you are, your work ethic, your story. So that's like a side quest that I'm on, but in the meantime I'm applying, and you know, because you never know who's on the other end and will recognize like your resume or the people you've worked with, the company, etc. But yeah, didn't get this one, even though it would have been cool. So just funny that they already got back to me, but I worked so hard on it. This is just... Anyway.